It is a work, a masterpiece that already since my youth accompanied me, and never had the chance in a real setting like at the Garsington Opera now to perform the work. So it's an enormous joy and privilege to do it at Garsington with the Philharmonia, an orchestra that has done the work a lot, so I can build on that experience and make my own images of sound. Debussy is a star that never goes away, and that's the speciality of the score, where everybody will be completely surprised how utterly beautiful a sad story can be.
One crazy problem that Tom Piper, the designer, and I realized straight away when Pelléas and Mélisande came on the menu was this opera that is so much about light and dark in an open opera house where the light is decided by God. I found myself remembering a trip to a car park in Detroit, which had been crudely inserted into a crumbling old theatre. This seemed to me an interesting capture of the mixture of greatness and decay in the world of Pelléas and Mélisande, a kind of fin de siècle decadent rotting, declined to the point where nature is reasserting itself and organic matter is beginning to grow, mushrooms, grass, creepers, trees invading the building.
The music in Debussy's Pelléas is such a speciality, because if I would say take that aria or take this duetto, I wouldn't have an answer to that, because most of your music is in a speaking, as we say, parlando style, speaking to each other on a level of singing, and the contradictio is that you need top singers and a top orchestra to perform a thing that has no arias at all. There is no one can sort of recall, like in Puccini or like in Strauss or like in Mozart, sing an aria. It doesn't exist, and this theatre way of speaking the voice, that is a very special thing I want to explore with the singers. We tried, in the characters of the opera, we tried to cast it absolutely on those images of Debussy's Pelléas and Mélisande. And we have two very talented young singers. Garsington presents two top quality singers that in 10 years' time will be on all stages over the world, in combination with experienced singers in the heavier roles, so the typecasting is also a matter of looking into the future.
On the face of it, Pelléas and Mélisande seems to move quite slowly, and it's not inherently the most dramatic thing you've ever encountered. But right from the get-go, I found a kind of Hitchcockian suspense to it that made it unputdownable.